It's been a long 10 months since Mad Men's last season ended, so here's everything you need to know before the season premiere on Sunday. Our favorite anti-hero, Don Draper, has become a part-time ad man and full-time emotional torturer of the women in his life. His rocky relationship with Megan is put on the back burner for a torrid affair with his married neighbor, Sylvia. When Sylvia breaks things off, he goes out of his way to help her with a family situation, and she shows him exactly how grateful she is. Sally, now in need of a therapist more than ever, sees everything.
You make me sick!
Things aren't any better at work for Don. He's drinking too much, he drops Jaguar as a client without consulting his partners, and gives Hershey some strange advice.
If I had my way, you would never advertise.
Plus, he has one too many TMI moments about his unconventional childhood.
I grew up in Pennsylvania, in a whorehouse.
The partners tell him to get it together and send him on an indefinite leave.
Hey, you the bed in there. I don't care.
Meanwhile, Peggy is killing it at her new agency, when to her dismay there's a merger with Sterling Cooper Draper Price, and she's back working with Don.
You're a monster.
She buys an apartment with her boyfriend on the dangerous Upper West Side and accidentally stabs him, thinking he was an intruder. They break up shortly after. Peggy and Ted engage in a brief romantic tryst until Ted decides to move out west to work on the Sunkist account and his marriage.
I'm going to California.
Get out!
Pete and Trudy are separated, so he lives in a depressing bachelor pad and takes care of his mother who has dementia. Mrs. Campbell falls in love with her nurse Manolo, marries him, and suspiciously falls off a cruise ship. Pete is left unhappily picking up the pieces. He also grows suspicious of Bob, a rival account man, but Bob's true intentions with Pete come to light when he makes a sexual advance. Pete wasn't happy about that either.
Not great, Bob!
The other characters had smaller storylines in Season 6. Roger's dealing with the death of his mother, and he reconnects with Joan to spend some time with their son. Joan is a partner now too, but gets no respect because she slept with a client to get there. So she's working harder than ever. And Betty? The ever-complex Betty dyes her hair black, then she dyes it blonde, loses the weight she struggled with in the season prior, and she also sleeps with Dawn. Mad Men premieres Sunday night on AMC. This is Niki Blasina for The Wall Street Journal.